Okay, so I think that I left off the last time with trying to doing my RISER diagrams on, and let's do this. And I think it was the middle. Let's go to the first level. First level, northeast. Okay, so I think that what I'm trying to do is put my middle bathroom layout on the sheet with the 3D view, and it has been created. See, large call out middle, and there should be a half, right? Because the other call out south, 1/2, yeah. Okay, so that's that. So I think what I'm running into a problem is my 3D RISER middle. 3D RISER middle. Okay, so let's look at this. And let's go back. I think that, let's see, middle, let's change some of this. I think I need more. No, that is the south. Okay, this is where it gets to be a little confusing. So I think that I'm looking for, is it the section? Let's see. Northeast. Is it the plan? I think it's going to be large northeast waste call out south. View floor plan. So I want the middle. I think it should be this one. And then here, right? Okay. Okay, and I think it's because I didn't. Man, I can't remember, but I think it was this that wasn't there. I don't know, maybe I need to refresh, but it was a little confusing. See, can I get this to work? So I need to go higher. Yeah, okay. So now it's starting to look better. Starting to look better. Can I go down some? Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so once you get your section, which is, I duplicated my from the section to create the large northeast west south, and I duplicated right here, and then I can duplicate the view to create my large northeast waste RISER middle, which is, let's see, take this one off. That's the floor plan, and that's the call out. That's the sheet where I'm going to drag them onto. And this is my floor plan, 1/2 inch, which is what the call out looks at. This is the, where is it? The middle here. Here's the call out. That's what the floor plan is looking at when I, use that boundary, right? That's what that's looking at. So I'm going to put both the call out floor plan and my middle 3D riser on the sheet. Okay, so yeah, I think it was just had to do with maybe I needed to refresh the last time, which is what was confusing, because when I right click here and look at the view, or I think I went here, that's what it was. But even here, yeah, that's south. So that's the confusion part. Why is the south on 3D views, large north, east, west, riser, south, and not large northeast, west, riser, middle? And that was the confusion the last time, which is still confusing to me. Maybe because I didn't make I don't see the difference, because it's all the same. Why is the south on and not the middle riser on this 3D view orientation view for 3D views? But if I go to floor plan, the middle, let's go back, floor plans, the middle and the south are there for me to choose to create a 3D view, of any one of these. It's a little confusing. I must have done something in order for the riser south to show up on the 3D views and not the middle, because there's no pull down. I can't scroll. Everything that's listed on here is there. I don't know. That's confusing. So let's get back to this. And do I do hidden? Let's see. What does the other one have? Middle. Pull out. No. Let's do south. What have I got? Detail, middle, and then hidden line. Okay, so we want to be consistent. And here. Yeah, okay, so we're consistent. What? Okay. Okay. Let's go here again. Here, and let's go to the sheet. So 1/2, 1/4. Oh, there's no scale on the riser. So I'm gonna drag the middle onto the sheet. So I'll click, left click, and just drag it over, and it's there. And I can shift and use my arrow keys to go down just to position. Man, that looks small. Why is that small compared to the other one? Let's take a look at the south. That's 1/4. Okay, so it must be, let's take a look. 1/8. Yeah, let's change the scale. Make it 1/4 so that when we look at the sheet, it's a little bit bigger. And using my arrow keys and the shift key, just kind of here. That's good. And now what I need to do is, if I can move, which is always a little tricky, moving the title over to get it off of. Let's see if I can click here and now move it over and kind of put it right there. And always when you're moving your title within your view environment or your sheet environment, just click on it, highlight it, and make sure the nodes, you want to position it first and move your title line from right to left, not from left to right, because everything gets confused in here when you try to move your title from left to right. So okay, let me just show you guys how this works. So if I'm trying to move my title from left to right, it gets a little frustrating trying to grab that node, because the title and the scale is in the way, right? And so you got three options in here. You're trying to, so you got your line, your title, and your detail number. But so, which is what I always recommend you do, is move your node from right to left, because there's no confusion with Revit if you're doing it like that. And you can always know that once you have it highlighted like it is now, you can always go over and move it over. Okay, and it usually works 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, really, because there's no confusion. There's only one node. So we got that. Let's go to the, can I decrease the, what is this? Is that just a view? Crop view? Hidden? Yeah, okay. So when we go back, let's go back to the sheet. I don't know. Is that, can I do the same for south? What about south? And high? Let's go back and see what happens. Okay. I guess that works. So next thing we need to do is drag our call out floor plan, which is this guy. And let's see where it is. So it's there, so let's put it about right there. Using our arrow keys, just kind of position it on there, right? And somehow let's separate the title. All right, okay, so it's separated. And again, just line it up the left first. Let's line up the left. And now highlight the title. And you highlight it by clicking into the space where you've dragged your view, whether it's a 3D view or your floor plan view or section view or whatever view it is, in order to highlight your title. And once you highlight your title, you go from right to left. Okay, go from right to left and just drag it over, and that's how you do that. So having that, you can associate however you want to associate your risers, or however you want them to look. You can do that. Let's see. This is the printout, right? This is the printout, and let's take a look at the printout. But however your office is going to close, is going to set it up. Black line, center, fit page, in session. Okay, that all looks good. So you go back, and I want visible portion of current window. I think I always get confused on those two, current window or visible portion of current window. I think I'm going to do visible portion of current window and do a preview, and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's going to be, I don't know, that's probably let's call it 1/4 of your sheet, and that's how your sheet's going to look if it's on a 30 by 42 or a 24 by 36 inch sheet. So you have all of this, and then you can label it, however you want to label it based on your office standards, or what I like to do is mid, south, mid. I like the double lines. I don't know why, but it just kind of looks cool. A double line, and then we go back and look at the print again. Let's print it. Print again and print. And I think everything is set up so I can just preview it. So that's the double line setup where you can see how things are going, you know. In your RISER diagram, and you can label all of these, and you label them in your you can label them in this 3D view. Be sure to lock. Oh, it's already locked. And you can come in here, for example, go to Annotate, and tag by category. Orientation must be locked. Last lock. Okay. What? Unlocked 3D view. Oh, okay. That's okay. So I need to lock it. Save orientation and lock view. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tag by category. Leader, free in. Yes. Or I don't know. It depends on how. So you can come here and based on your interpretation of things and how you can tag your view. A lot of times I like to not use leader. Nope. And tag by category without the leader. Somehow it looks okay. You know, in some areas you can. Some areas are okay, because that's coming off of a water closet, the 2-inch vent. So it kind of looks, you know, I mean, you can tag these in here on the horizontal. I would use a leader. So use the leader here and somehow, you know, get that in there. Okay. And it's kind of go around, which is, it can get tricky, you know. So you just have to do the best you can, you know. If you can, if your office says you're allowed to bring things out like that, and you know, it's really it's tough, you know. It can be challenging, I should say, to call out, to use text. You know how text can get challenging, you know, depending on how cluttered your drawing is. So so I'll leave the hard stuff to you guys. This is I'm gonna just stick with the easy stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's how you can create your RISER diagrams, however you do that. And so what I would do, or I think you can you double click in here? Say double click and change to fine? No, keep it medium, change to hidden. Double click again, double click, double click, double click. Nope, I just messed up something. Yeah, I think I did. So anyway, I think maybe the best thing to do is go here, and I think it's medium. Yeah, okay, and then go back. So, but I think there is a way to, you can edit your view without having to go to that view in your view space in the browser. But because of the overlapping views within this sheet view, it's a little tough to do that. So it's probably be best if you want to label anything, just go to the view. That will be a floor plan, and it's gonna be, yeah, it's either gonna be, no, not that one. I think this one. Yeah, the other one I don't have open. Instead of going into the sheet and adding text or whatever you have to do, just go to the view. If once your sheet gets a little cluttered with information, you know, because it seems like the views are going to overlap, and it's going to be difficult to edit within the sheet on that view, to edit on that view within the sheet. So, okay. Well, I hope that helped, and I will talk to you guys later.